Today we're going to tell you a little bit about some tips and tricks if you're coming to Daytona Bike Week and you want to know everything you need to know. We're going to be giving you that today and a little bit as the week goes on. So if you haven't been checking out our channel, go back there and check it all out. So with this, we're going to get together today and show you some of the things you might need to know and some things you definitely need to know before you get into Daytona Bike Week, which will start on March 1st.
So stay tuned, check it out, and see all the places we went today in one day.
First off, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the safety things you need to think about and what you can do. You know, some people are like, hey, can I bring a gun to this? Can I bring cannabis here? Am I going to pick up girls? What the heck is the story going to happen here? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. We actually have a police video by the Ormond Police. You can go up here right now and you can click on that and it'll take you to that and kind of explain a little bit more detail than what I'm going to explain right now. But one of the things you need to think about is if you're bringing a firearms with you, you cannot bring that into a alcohol establishment, a bar, a nightclub, anything like that. You could get into some very serious trouble with that. You do have a right to concealed carry here in the state. They have actually, I think, 39 states that they actually agree with their concealed carry permits that those states do. But one of the things you need to know is to conceal carry, you have to agree to all the rules that are a concealed carry. So if you don't know that, you might want to do some research before you bring a gun down. A lot of times I always tell people, do you really need a gun at a motorcycle rally? I can see if you're out riding or something like that, crazy animal comes after you or,
Somebody tries to hijack your bike.
But most of the people that you're going to be around are going to be bikers too. And they're, same mind, like mind, things like that, and you shouldn't have too much trouble. And alcohol and firearms don't mix real well. One of the stops we're making today is over at Volusia County Fairgrounds. It's over by DeLand. It's right off if you come down the 4. You can kind of see the exit. I don't remember exactly what exit number it was. But not too far if you go that way, or you can also come from Cackleberry. You can come that way too towards DeLand. And right here we're at the Volusia County Fairgrounds. And let's go take a quick look and see what all they do here. And we got somebody to talk to.
Hey, this is Troy Rentz right here at Burning Bike, set up at the Volusia County Fairgrounds. We are day 2 from kicking off to Bike Week starting March the 1st. This is Wednesday. We brought the Burning Bike out here. We're getting it all assembled. We're putting the tank on it right now, getting the back tire up, getting all the engine and everything set in there. So it's under construction. It's going to be here ready for you to sign starting March 1st. We open at 9 a.m. We can sign it all the way from the 1st all the way to the 8th. We burn it March 8th. The party starts at 5. Right here at the Volusia County Fairgrounds in sunny DeLand, Florida. The weather's great. Come on down here for Bike Week. We can't wait to see you. It's a way to commemorate a loved one. So sign your name on the bike. Sign your ex-wife's name on the bike. Sign anybody you want. But we look forward to seeing everyone here for some great weather for Daytona Bike Week. Thank you. Yes, as a matter of fact, that's the most important part. So we have our Miss Burning Bike Bikini Contest that takes place center stage starting at 8:30. We have the Globe of Death. We have high wire acts. We've even brought in wrestling this year. There's all kinds of activities, great food, good bands, lots to drink. So leading up to the time that we light the bike on fire. Thank you.
Talking about cannabis/marijuana, it is illegal in Florida. They do have medical cards that you can get, but it must be in the container that you get from the pharmacist. And you can't be using it also if you've got a firearms, you can't be smoking it. You can't have it when you're driving or riding your motorcycle or anything like that.
Because you are under the influence.
Yes. And right now they don't have any detections here to be able to tell if you're under, but the chances are you could end up getting arrested here. Some of the things that automatically give you a ticket here is excessive speeding. Tell a little story you just heard today from somebody, one of the vendors.
Girl, she was going 65 in a 35, and the police officer did it to the minimum he could, which was 8 miles over the speed limit, and it was still like $130.
So that's one of the things you want to not do. You know, 5 miles over, they're probably not going to come after you. But I'm not going to say that, hey, don't tell Bob and Tam said I
Never
go
know.
5 miles over. We're not telling you that. So that's one, excessive speed. Second one is passing on the right or the left on the shoulder of the road. Can't do that. The other thing that you cannot do is you cannot split lanes in Florida. That is illegal.
Hi guys, I'm Storm Simpson. I'm here with Unleashed Jewelry Designs.
Where are you located?
We're located here, Cabbage Patch Bar, right here on the front corner by the bar when you first come in. Make sure you come out and see me. We got all your clothing, nice purses, lots of great jewelry. Come out and check us out. We'd love to see y'all. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Tam.
So we're over here at Giuseppe's Pizza. They're going to have a bike show over here. They got a bunch of great things going on. They also got great pizza. So you want to check that out, and their address is?
3658 South Nova Road.
That's right. So come on down here, check it out, and see what else is going on. Let's go see what our next stop is going to be. Next stop off here is the Dog House. You know, what are they specializing in? One of our favorite events.
Midget Wrestling, which is going to be on Saturday, March 9th.
So going to check that out. We might show up at that. And where are they at?
They're at 3400 South Nova Road, not too far from Giuseppe's.
There you go. They also got great bands here. They got a whole lot of activities going on in the back. So check that one out too. Stay tuned for all of our updates on all the things going on daily. Let's go see what our next stop's going to be. Now there's another lane here that we can talk a little bit about, and that is smoking your hot rodding, hot dogging, you know.
Showing off.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. That's going to get you a ticket. If you're pulling a wheelie, it's a $1,186 fine. That's
For the first offense.
a Florida law. So you want to watch out for that. It doubles the second time. Third time, they throw you in jail.
And take your bike away.
So those are some things, you know, smoking your tire on the street, you know, even excessive revving of your engine, you know, especially on Main Street. They're kind of anal down there, so you got to really watch it there. You know, you're going down the US 1 or the A1A, you may not have as much issues with that, revving your bike up a little bit, but when you're down there with closed people, they get crazy. And when you're down there on that Main Street, you got to remember that. You know, there's a lot of people. If you did lose control of your bike trying to do a burnout, or we had a crazy guy with a crotch rocket a couple years ago, whining it all the way out, we ended up having to hold our ears because it hurt so bad. And you know, it was unnecessary. The cop told her, do it again, we're going to give you a ticket. So, you know, they gave warnings down there. We see that and all that. So, you know, one of the things you want to think about is have a good time when coming to the motorcycle rally. So we're stopping over here at the Indian dealer. They're supposed to have a whole lot of stuff going on. The only people we hear is Boss Hoss is over here setting up. And they've got this parking lot kind of all cordoned off. You can't drive through it. But I mean, the Ives brothers are supposed to be here with the Wall of Death. They're supposed to have a lot of vendors. So, you know, most of the places, like I say, we just got done with over there at the Cabbage Patch, and they said they actually get to open up on Thursday. So that's kind of exciting. So we'll have to see here, but, you know, maybe they're not going to open here till the 1st, which would be Friday. But I mean, you're watching this, we're filming this today on Wednesday. So you'd think they'd already be here. So they've got the largest tent in Daytona during Bike Week. Look how long that sucker is. So they got a bunch of slingshots in here, a whole bunch of them. Then the next row is all used motorcycles that you can check out. I think they've also got some new ones stuck in here too. Next, we're going to go ahead and take you by some of the venues that are going to have some of the events that are going to be going on. So we're going to ride around town. Chopper.
Yeah, the one that takes pictures, always with the girls.
Standing right behind us, actually the building standing there back behind us, is where you get those great coins at. They will not have them till the 1st of March. So on the 1st of March, you can come down here, check it out, and we'll be picking ours up, and as soon as I do, I'll show it to you on our channel. So that's another great place to be. It's Humphrey Jewelry right here on Main Street. We're going to be doing the Ormond Loop, but we're going to pick it up as at Granada and North Beach Street. We're going to make a turn there and get on North Beach, and it's going to turn into Old Dixie Highway. We're going to travel down into Walter Boardman Lane, make a right there. It's going to come around to High Bridge Road. Then we're going to take a right on John Anderson Drive instead of taking the Ocean Shore Boulevard, the A1A. And take that all the way back, and that will take us back to Granada. That's the trip today.
Starting tomorrow. Come on, Tam. You know where we are. We're at JP Cycles in sunny Florida, Ormond Beach, getting ready for Bike Week to start. Tomorrow, we start tomorrow. It's exciting. It is so exciting. Everybody showed up early, so we pretty much got everybody set and ready to go early. All of our product is here. I think we're going to have some good weather. There might be a little bad weather in there, but that's okay. If the weather changes, we got everything in our store to accommodate the rider. So if it gets cold, we'll keep you warm. If it gets hot, we'll keep you cool. And whatever we got to do to make you happy, make our riders happy. But yeah, we're excited. This year we got Fox Suspension, who's going to be on our lot. That's a huge vendor to have on our lot for us, because they are up and coming in the V-twin world, the American V-twin world, and this is the only place you're going to be able to get it. All their good stuff, all their new stuff is here. Wednesday night, Alpine Stars is going to be on the site, and they will be launching a brand new product for the world to see. They'll have a lot of the flat track racers, the dirt track racers coming up to see us. That's going to start happening in the evening after around 5:30 or 6. So if you want to come and be the first to see some of their cool new products and meet maybe some of the racers, this is where they're going to be around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. We're going to keep the store open until 9 o'clock. But every day between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. the store is open. The vendors are usually here till about 6 p.m. And that's it. We're excited. Come see us. Yeah, come see us. And you might even run into Bob and Tam. They're always running around somewhere.
So Jamie Hansen, I own Speeds Performance Plus, the mobile side of the rig. We are down here 2024 in Daytona. We are at Petty Morse Destination Daytona. We're already set up, already rocking. Tuning bikes. We specialize in fuel injection. We build motors, do cams, exhaust, air cleaners, stereos, lots of different products, all Harley Davidson. We're already building a motor over here. The boys are already building a 129, took a 107 to 129. Later we got a 132 kit we're going to do on a bike too. So yeah, we'll be here all the way through March 11th, dynoing bikes and building power. So come on down, check us out.
So I don't know what you guys thought about all that. Put down here in the comments what you think about some of the things I talked about at the beginning. Some of the, if you need to know any more information about the bars, on a daily basis, Tam's going to go through and let you guys know what's
going on at each location. I did my best to look up everything and find everything I could. There's some events I knew that were going to go on or that have had in the past, and it took me a while to figure it out or find it, but I think I've got a pretty good list. I might have missed some of the smaller bars in the area. Almost every bar around here is going to have some sort of drink specials and bands all throughout the rally. So any place, if I've missed a place that's your favorite hangout, I'm sorry. But I did try to find a lot of the different main venues that people normally go to and some of the events that are going on, so you don't miss anything.
And if this is your first time, the two main places where the vendors are at, which you probably seen when you looked at the video we rode through, is Destination Daytona, which is the Harley dealer, and JP Cycles there. They've got the most vendors you're going to find anywhere. Next is the Speedway. Speedway is where all the demo trucks are at.
Oh.
Not saying they're all there.
There's a lot.
You can also go over to the Indian dealer and you can ride slingshots, and you can also ride Indian bikes over at the dealership. They're the only ones that have a second location. Boss Haas also has a demo ride. I don't know if they're doing demos, but they have a dealer over at the Indian dealer, and there's also a dealer over at the Speedway. So about every kind of bike you could think of, you've probably seen that. This
Kawasaki, Enfield, Royal Enfield, Honda, Indian, Harley.
Just about everybody you can think of is pretty much here. So if you're thinking about buying a motorcycle, not sure what you want, come on here and just spend all day here checking out all the different bikes, riding different ones, and you can figure out, as long as you've got a motorcycle license, most of them do require you to wear long pants, you need to wear boots, just proper gear you should have. I always bring our own helmets if we go.
Because you don't want to wear somebody else.
I don't really want to stick my head in somebody else's helmet. We'll just leave it at that. One of the other things we want to talk about is there's a big talk about rain. Well, if you live here in Florida, you probably are just shaking your head about it. Yeah.
You said it right there. Thank you very much.
So everybody's talking about rain, and if you're a local person, you probably already know it freaking rains in Florida.
Almost every day.
But as tourists, we don't expect that. We think it's going to be like the Daytona 500. It rained, 2 days straight.
Pretty
That was
much.
crazy. Normally, it doesn't do that. What we're getting back to, this was Wednesday when we filmed all this. We were riding all day. It was 83 degrees. It was great riding, great temperature for us. We were very happy with everything. But now we're going to start shifting into more of Florida weather, which the humidity is going to rise. Today we had no really humidity to count
No,
of.
it's nice.
So the humidity is going to rise, and when humidity comes up, that's when you get these isolated, could be thunderstorms,
Pop-up
could
showers.
be, and most of the time it's not going to last long. You could be over here in Ormond Beach and it could be raining. You get over to Daytona and they're like, it never rained here at all. That's pretty common here in Florida. The rain that they're talking is, even there's like 2 days I've seen right now, it's 50%. That means 50% it's not going to rain.
That's right.
And the rest of the days are 20 and 30%. So it's not, if you've already got plans, don't let the rain scare you off, unless you're only coming for 1 day. But I mean, if you're coming down here, we're here for the whole week, it's not.
Days.
Just like if you watched our video with the police chief, he pretty much says it usually rains 1 weekend for sure. That's pretty standard here. And over the years, that's pretty common. But you don't know which one it is. This year, there's not anything really big going on any one weekend or the second weekend. So it's actually kind of good for depending on what weekend you want to come.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff going on both weekends. So if say, darn, I can't make it the second weekend and that's the big weekend, or darn, I can't make it the first weekend, that's the big weekend. There's going to be plenty of stuff for you to do when you get down here.
And it still looks like there's a lot of hotels still available. A lot of the campgrounds still have here. We have Camp Easy Ride if you want to come in and rent a tent. He's still got a few of those available that you can check out. You can just Google him and get you some information. You can just ride here and stay in one of his tents. He's got a party area, free drinks, all kinds of crazy stuff they have going on there. And so there's just a really good time. Right now it's a really good atmosphere of people. Everybody seems to be pretty good. The only one thing I want to caution you on is there's a lot of cars. A lot of cars, a lot of trucks, and they don't necessarily pay attention to us. If you watch our police video, he kind of said you got to keep your head on a ratchet.
On a swivel.
So where you're always constantly looking around, and you do. Don't get in somebody's blind spot to where they'll come over in your lane. Rev your bike up a little bit, let them hear. Just like the chief told us on our video, loud pipes save lives. So, that does help. But, that's all we want to really warn everybody about. But just ride safe in the area, be cautious. There's a lot of events going on, and you got a lot of things here going on within about a 50-mile radius here. And you're going to be seeing a lot of that every day. We're going to be showing you some great things that will be going on. We've already got some videos that we've built up to, showing you some of the things that we're going to be doing after being coming out here for about 6 or 8 times. We've come out here over the last 4 years. We've done some fall rallies and spring rallies, and we've kind of picked out some of the things that we like to do. We recommend those, but if there's things you like to do, if you're a Jasmine Kane fan, she's pretty much almost playing every night over there at Sinners and Saints. So you might check her out. Jesse Dupree, he's from Jackal. He's going to be over, I think, Friday night. The last Friday, he's going to be over at Destination Daytona. So there is some acts going on. We've also got over at the Broken Spoke.
We got the Hairball.
And that's a great show. I think she said almost every night.
I think almost every single night. Maybe not Monday or Tuesday, but from then on, they're every night. So that's kind of cool.
And there's some great bike shows. We always say Willie's is the #1 tropical chopper show that he has on Thursdays. That is the #1 show. And we'll talk more about that as we get closer to it, and we'll tell you why I think it's the best. If you've been watching my channel, you already know. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because it's probably been a really long video.
That's right. And we hope you enjoyed the video. We hope you got a lot of good ideas of where you might want to go, things you might want to do. And we hope we can provide you with that information. If you got any questions, leave us a comment. We answer all the comments, and we'll let you know, or if you know of a great place or an event that's going on that we didn't touch on, let us know and we'll get it out there to everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Share us with your family and friends. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
There you go. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.